All right, Coach Bohl, first of all, how was your summer? Did you get a chance to relax at all?
Not a lot. We've got a lot out there. My son got married, which was good. But there's a lot of work to be done here. And the NCAA has allowed us coaches to observe summer workouts. And so I had a chance to observe almost all of them and really was pleased with our progress.
I know it's only day one, but I've heard a lot of your kids talking about camaraderie, like you said at the luncheon. Does it have a different feel at all, day one, compared to the others?
Yeah, it does. Now, some of it certainly can become, I guess, could be attributed to some familiarity. However, your eyes don't lie, and your ears, and you see how this team is kind of bonded together. It's not the coaches saying you guys got to come together. These players are, really embracing that.
I know a new defensive coordinator for you. I know you're familiar with Coach Hazelton, but how's that process gelling kind of gone?
Well, it's gone well. Scotty and I have known each other many, many years, and he's an excellent football coach, and he's a taskmaster, and so we're really pleased to have him.
What's the toughest part for you and your coaching staff about fall camp?
Mm-hmm. Well, just to make sure that you're finding the right balance as far as the right activities that you're doing on the practice field, to make sure that you've had enough contact, you've pushed them far enough to where, come that first game, you're game ready. That balanced with, some days, a couple of years ago, I probably was over the line a little bit as far as how many practices we were doing and what was the composition of practice. By no means are we being easy, but just finding that balance. We've got 29 opportunities over a longer period of time, and so how we utilize those.
I know everybody's asking you this all summer probably, but a lot of hype going into the season. Josh, thanks to a lot of it, last year's success. Is that a good thing, a bad thing, or kind of indifferent at this point?
We think it's a good thing from the standpoint of its recognition where our program is at. Certainly the needle's pointing up. Now, what we do with it and how we handle that is really going to be important, but success breeds an awful lot of interest. And, we're clamoring to make sure that the Cowboys have national relevancy, and I think we're making progress.
I know you talked about this at the luncheon too, but kind of a bad taste at the end of last season. Such a good year, but finished not the way you'd want to. Does that kind of bleed over into this season, or is the slate kind of wiped clean?
No, it's personally well said. When you're competitive and you don't win games, we're not in this to play people close. And so for us to have a chance to win is going to be really important. And we remember those games that we played pretty well in, but we lost.
Coach, final question, message to the fans around the state thinking about coming supporting you. Why should they come watch your team?
Well, it's going to be the best football team we've had since I've been our head football coach, and we've got a great home game schedule. There's no better place to be on Saturday than War Memorial Stadium. Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you
For your time.
Nobody wants to talk to Josh Allen. Has all the media attention gone to Josh Allen? Yeah.